evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw, live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
It's always great coming home to Memphis, JR, and I personally guarantee my hometown fans the show of a lifetime.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, King. The Raw superstars are fired up, so let's get this show on the road. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
He may get the 3 count here.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition. No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't...
He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man. 10 feet in the air and all the way down again. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible...
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, but I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here. It sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
Oh, boy. These top rope moves can go either way.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. I'll admit it. It's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not stopped by conscience, that's for sure.
There he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. Well, we haven't seen much of King Kennedy on Raw, King. And as far as I'm concerned, it can stay that way.
Oh, come on, JR. How can you not be impressed by someone with his skill and charisma?
I'll grant that he's got some athletic ability, but as far as charisma goes, his attitude leaves a lot to be desired.
I think your attitude leaves a lot to be desired. If you can't appreciate a superstar the caliber of Mr. Kennedy, JR.
The very sight of Kane makes my blood run cold. What an inhuman monster he is.
Looks like someone's heading for the High Red District. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up Houston, Texas is on. Good evening and welcome to Miami, Florida. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside for an unbelievable evening of SmackDown action.
Hey, Cole, this Miami crowd is all fired up, baby. They can't wait for the show to start, and neither can I. And I'll tell you what, when this bad boy ends,
that makes two of us, Taz. And I know the entire SmackDown line will feel the same way. So what are we waiting for?
Time for dead level. Here it comes.
It certainly is, and that move leaves little doubt.
Tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is going to end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire broken his opponent down, Cole. Slam! The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes...
This could be big, but it could backfire.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
This superstar is all for it.
Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in. Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
Welcome to Raw, live from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one ever.
You might be right, King. Of course, the Raw superstars always seem to find a way to outdo themselves every week, and that shouldn't be a surprise.
As big and strong and mean as Mark Henry is, I don't see this match going on much longer. He's looking for a big move here.
And he got it! The world's strongest slam!
Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who can hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I would love to have on there.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, make sure you give me some warning so I can get the hell out of here before you do it. I don't want to be any part of what that's going to get.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR.
Oh, boy, somebody better duck.
Too late! That lariat clothesline of his nearly took his opponent's head off. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? Set it up for the big finish.
Lariat clothesline. Now that'll take your damn head off. Lance Cage a real charmer for sure. But don't let that smooth talk fool you. I wouldn't be surprised to find out that his old granddaddy was...
Uh-oh! Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding! This'll rearrange your anatomy. They call Mark Henry the world. He's going for it.
Oh my gosh! The lariat clothesline! Did you see that, JR? This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate him. What's he doing?
My gosh! What a lariat clothesline!
I see a lot of promise in Lance Cage, JR. He kind of reminds me of a younger version of myself.
What? Besides the fact that you're both arrogant and obnoxious?
I was gonna say that we're both stunningly good-looking guys from Tennessee. If you want to get nasty about it, I won't mention it.
to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, This will take a lot of fight out of him.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Man, I'll tell you.
Oh, look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they get fired up like this. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to...
He's looking to finish this off right here.
And that could do it, honey. Twist of fate.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nuts it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate him.
Jeez, I think his opponent's out of it.
Well, if he wasn't before, he is now. What a twist of fate! Of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the... You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic. Oh my gosh, what's this?
A backflip Durangi slam. Now there's a signature move you don't see every day.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is a dominant brand in sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. And I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the He went straight for the pin. No flies on him. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace.
Houston, Texas is home to SmackDown action tonight. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. And you know what? I've always wanted to say, Houston, we got a problem. Actually, we don't have a problem because SmackDown's in town.
You got that right, partner. The Space City loves SmackDown, and the superstars are not going to let them down.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
You know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so?
There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky. This crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, wow.
Now that one's not in the rule book, but you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get called.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done. Look at him go! Wow, what an RKO! These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining.
Oh, man, here he comes. RKO! RKO! Instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has come home for one of the biggest events of the year, live in the heart of New York City.
They don't come any bigger than the Big Apple, JR, and they don't get any better than the superstars of Raw.
They sure don't, King. New Yorkers don't impress easily, but there's no doubt in my mind that the Raw superstars are more than up to the task.
Watching
Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I have to say that pound for pound, he might be his opponent right where he wants it. And these fans know what's coming next.
They sure do, JR. And there it is. A textbook 619.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. This capacitive crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
What? We could have a pinfall here, JR. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no offense. I truly believe Raw's the dominant brand. Is up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing.
You've got to love Ric Flair. The Nature Boy. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. I'm a Raw man through and through, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't love to have a superstar like Rey Mysterio on the roster.
Why would you want to do something like that to Mysterio, JR?
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one.
No! No!
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way.
Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh, my gosh. He might make his own.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR.
To the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. This is going to be big, one way or the other. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your...
He may get the 3 count right here.
Michaels is getting up there, Paul. You know what? If he sticks around too much longer, the HBK is going to stand for has been hit.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is ever going to be a has-been thing. He looks as good today as he ever did. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
Here goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now. showboating to the fans? Maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can beat off the crowd, and you
Gotta be careful when you're going up there.
the adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what...
Here's the pin.
Taz, in your entire career, have you ever seen a superstar as loved by the fans as Rob Van?
This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there? You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I've seen here.
There's the pin. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for...
He's tuning up the band.
And there he goes. Sweet chin music.
Man, if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar or what.
This is just dumb, Cole. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost. When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to... And there's the pin!
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's
He's tuning up the band.
And there he goes! Sweet chin music!
Welcome to Raw, live from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one ever.
You might be right, King. Of course, the Raw superstars always seem to find a way to outdo themselves every week. and that shouldn't be a surprise.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, but I think these fans are too stupid to realize. So long, ref! Sweet dreams!
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. These superstars are going to put each other tonight.
Already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. What's he doing now?
My God, what a hook handle slam. Oh, boy. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. What a disgusting, despicable human being is Snitsky. I don't even know if you can...
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
Do you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths would cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It is if the hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. I know Snitsky's not the most popular guy on the roster, but you've got to admit that watching a one-man wrecking crew in action is pretty exciting, Jim.
My God, what speed! What power! Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, all's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. You know what this is. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair...
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. They've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It's a Welcome to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live tonight from Tar Helia, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
We should have booked this show for an outdoor arena, JR, because Raw's gonna blow the roof off this place tonight.
You're not kidding, King. Raleigh is Raw country for sure, and these fans are in for the night of their lives.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think, oh boy, this looks like an all-or-nothing move.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup.
Listen to the...
He may get the 3 count here.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
He's going for the cover, JR! I just don't get the boogeyman, JR. What's he supposed to be? Some kind of sideshow freak or something?
He's a WWE superstar, King, plain and simple. Maybe he's just a little more eccentric than most, but his job is to entertain the fans.
He's in charge now, JR.
My God, what a devastating hook handle slam. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
It's the city so nice they named it twice. Tonight, SmackDown. Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. You know, like the Canadians, they always go, hey. You know, hey.
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw...
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match.
Oh, my God. Look at the power on display here.
That'll take the fight out of anyone right there.
Tell me, Taz, just how do you approach a match with someone like the great Khali?
Well, the problem is, how do you scout a guy like this? There's not many like him in the world. All you can do is just keep moving and hope he gets tired and doesn't touch him.
And I can only imagine that that's a lot easier said than done. Look at him. He must take up at least a quarter of the ring as it is.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Is a prime example of what you call your classic, prototypical, old-school brawler. He ain't pretty, but he gets it done. He puts a hurt on it.
That's an understatement. I think a chair to the face could only improve Murdoch's looks.
Hey, look, he ain't got much of the looks to pull. Check it out. He's up in the proverbial high-risk territory.
And the risk paid off. What a bulldog!
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had...
Welcome to Raw, live from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one ever.
You might be right, King. Of course, the Raw superstars always seem to find a way to outdo themselves every week, and that shouldn't be a surprise.
Oh, man, that's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. It appears he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure. Man, look at the size of Umaga. What do you feed a guy to get him that big, JR?
I don't even want to guess, King, because it looks to me like Umaga's got a hungry eye on his opponent. It appears he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Well, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on there.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, Make sure you give me some warning so I can get the hell out of here before you do it.
Here comes that Samoan spike.
And that's one of the most devastating moves in the business. You can crush a person.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. Coming to you tonight from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Deep in the heart of wrestling country, Cole. This crowd is fired up, and I'll tell you what, so am I.
An enthusiastic crowd and the greatest superstars in sports entertainment. You can't ask for more than that.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have
The adrenaline is pumping. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a... You know what's coming next, Cole.
Tombstone, pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
This guy might not have enough to kick out.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
Let's go for a ride, Cole. And it looks like it's the last ride.
I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them the easy. This could be it.
This is it. The last ride. Oh, God. You can just feel the impact from here. There's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in the WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing that. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can sit here and even imply that The Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Hey, Cole, don't put words in my mouth. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is...
Taz, you know what this means.
Oh, yeah, the viscera drop. That'll take the fight right out of you.
drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Waistline, he's looking for something big here.
And they don't get bigger than that. They'll miss him a drop. Without a doubt, this series is going to be every set foot in and these fans eat it.
Yeah, from the looks of Big Vince, the fans ain't the only ones eating around here. Hey, Vince, how about leaving some catering for the rest of us? I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
His style, his offense is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about that.
Well, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, that makes a question. Who's coming, Shirley? Top of the kid's eyes. Like you're winning now.
That won the sex drive, and that puts him on top in this matchup. There you go, buddy.
Wow, that was a heck of a match. I want to...
From the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that can go either way.
You know, JR, he's cocking back.
What a shot! Talk about the power of the punch! This Vito is bad news, King. I don't know why SmackDown would keep a superstar like him on the roster.
Well, I'm not his biggest fan, JR, but you can't deny that Vito knows how to fight.
You're not wrong, King, but there's more to this business than that. I think Vito's just here to hurt someone. And that's not the best thing for the long-term health.
It looks like he might put his opponent away here.
There it is. The code of silence. Nobody does it better.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic.